So, this is going to be your very first year teaching. You're a little nervous, you're excited, but really you're a lot nervous. I mean, your very own classroom. Yeah, you went to grad school. Yeah, you did some student teaching, but your own classroom, right? From day one, from the second you step foot in there, it is all you. So how do you plan and prepare for that? Right? Maybe you started following a bunch of teachers on Instagram, but they have all like these perfect classrooms and you don't even know which room is going to be your classroom. Right? You might have only stepped in the building once or twice. You don't know who your coworkers are. You don't know what the school rules are. You don't know what your class schedule is yet, maybe. Right? How do you plan and prepare for all these unknowns? If you're anything like me, I just start reading anything I could get my hands on. That's what I do when I'm nervous. I just start reading. And I learned some things, right? I read this book, To Teach by William Ayres. And I was all like, oh, I'm going to do project-based learning. So I got this book, A Guided Inquiry Approach. And you can see up here I have all these little tabs and I was taking notes. And of course, the staple, Teach Like a Champion. Some good tips in here. Just like the first days of school. And like I said, yeah, I learned some things, but in terms of being actionable and accessible in those first days, it just simply wasn't. But there are some simple tips that you can do that will make those first days and ultimately your first year a success. So over the next 5 days, I'm going to give you 5 tips that are going to get you off to an amazing start. So go ahead and let go of those nerves. Let's act a little foolish, right? We can push all these books to the side. We can tear out those notes you've been so diligently taking. And let's go. The first tip, and by far the most important thing, is to be real. Whether you've been teaching for 5 minutes, 5 years, or 25 years, you must always remain true to yourself. Be that true, authentic person who you are. Right? Yeah, they called you teacher and they put a miss or a mister in front of your name, but that person who you woke up as and that person who you're going to go to sleep as is that person who you need to be in the classroom. Right? You don't need to be that cool teacher. You're just not that cool. Yes, you want your students to like you. Yes, you want to develop deep connections with them, but you're not trying to be their friend. You're their teacher, and all you need to do to be their teacher is to be you. So whether you're teaching in the town you grew up in, or you're from a rural area and you're going to be teaching in an urban area, or you're from the suburbs and you're going to be teaching in the inner city, just be you. The kids can smell that fakeness. They can taste it in the air like rabid little dogs, and they start just circling around you, ready to tear you apart. But if you're just yourself, that true, authentic you, who's awesome for choosing to enter the profession that's responsible for preparing the youth for the future, right? For making our world a better place, you're amazing. And your kids are going to love you for that. They're going to love you for you. So just be you. Be real. Okay, so I know I just got done telling you, be real, be real, be real, be your true authentic self. But the one caveat to that is do not, I repeat, do not tell them it is your first year. Right? That will just undermine any authority and all the expectations that you're going to be working so hard to lay out. Do not tell them it is your first year. I mean, unless your school or your district has a different policy, but that's something I've never heard of. In fact, before I started, my principal came up to me and gave me the same warning. Do not tell them it is your first year. You're an old pro as far as they know. So remember, just be real. Be you. Be your true, authentic self. That's why your kids are going to love you. That's why they're going to show up ready to learn. And that's why they're going to find success. All right, so that's tip number 1. Remember, I got 4 more coming at you all week. So hit that like button, show me some love in those comments, and you're definitely going to want to hit that bell if you're not already subscribed so you can be notified when I put out these other tips and as I put out more content to help support you on your journey to be a teacher. And I'm just so excited to have you. I'm so excited for you to get started, and I can't wait to be on this journey with you. Just remember, stay foolish, y'all.